Good morning, guys. Today is 12th of June at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So let's go through our quick morning outlook call. Futures edge. So let's go through the news. Future edge lower. Trump on trade talks. PPI ahead. Okay. U.S. stocks futures fall on trade deals. Uncertainty in Middle Eastern tension. So there's been geopolitical tension going on. Boeing stock is down because the Air India flight heading to London Gatwick has crashed. Morgan Stanley says that the new bull case for stocks is emerging. Gold prices surge on Iran tension. So those are the news. Let's get into our earning calendar. So what we have at 8:30, we have core producer price index month over month, producer price index, and unemployment claims. So what market is expecting is 0.3% month over month core PPI higher. If that is the case, that will be inflationary. Again, there is another one. What we have, okay, so last forecast for the initial unemployment claim was 247K. This time the market is forecasting about 242K. Which is again that is also both the news. If it came as per the anticipation, then probably those are both gives in some more room for Fed to stay on hold where it comes to interest rate cut. And then we have 30 years bond auction. So let's see at 1 o'clock. So let's see how it goes. Let's quickly get into what are we seeing? Okay, so let's see what is the weekly market probability as suggested yesterday. That was it was indicating towards bearish with the soft CPI. Market did go higher, but then market dropped with the. If you ask for the reason, it was probably the geopolitical tension which has started, but the probability map was suggesting bearish yesterday. Today it's suggesting historically that today on 12th of June, 61% of the time Dow is higher, 62% S&P, 59% NASDAQ, generally bullish day. We have yet to see what happens. Guys, thank you very much for following me on Twitter, on YouTube, my website. We provide financial markets education, trainings on markets, how to get the high probability setup for longer term, medium term. Longer term means a year and over. Medium term means 6 months and over. Short term means 1 month to 3 months, even on intraday. So all these setups are fractal, so you can use it on any time frame. I'm going to announce a course very soon, and we'll be in touch. So let's go to our. All right, so when it comes to Dow, we're still holding within this rectangular formation. Nothing has more significantly changed. As long as Dow has broken this trend line, as long as managed to close above this trend line, which is about 4,500, 4,540, 500, we are good to go further into the next week. Let's see where it comes to S&P. S&P index has pushed through this rectangular formation. We're coming back to retest this. It comes around 5966, almost 6, maybe 70 to 65. We are at 6022, so we probably will have some opening gap on the downside because of the overnight futures have gone down. We'll go into the futures in a bit. Same thing goes with the NASDAQ. We've broken this consolidation. We're heading back to retest this consolidation at 21,499. We closed yesterday at 21,860. So let's see. Yeah, 860. So let's see what happens today. Let's look at the futures. All right. So the futures are, let's say, we are on NASDAQ futures. So NASDAQ future did try to break this, coming back into it. Yeah, it's coming back into it. If everything goes well, it can come down to at least 21,770. Right now it's 21. Sorry, it's already at 21,770. If everything goes well, then it's coming down to, sorry, 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, say 21,400 to 21,330. That's the target. Let's see. Let's move here to the S&P futures. S&P futures are also down, and then you can see that we failed to sustain the gains above this resistance. So now we are pulling back. If everything goes well, it's now at 5996. This can bring us down to 5940 to 5920. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so let's look at the QQQ. So QQQ has broken this trend line, and as long as 532, 533 holds on the upside, there is a small gap here which can be filled at 526 and 524, between 526 and 525. So that is likely going to be the direction. All right, let's look into SPY. SPY has also broken this trend line. We have a gap here at 594 and 593. So probably that is, as long as we fail to break 600, 594 looks like the target. All right, volatility has picked up with the geopolitical tension. So instead of going a little bit, going below 1920, we held that for yesterday. Now we're going back a little bit up. If it goes further, we can see 22 back in the print on this one. All right, so that's done. Okay, let's look at what is happening on the gold. Gold is moving higher with the geopolitical tension. Probably gold can go a little bit to 3381, but things will cool off a bit. We'll see how it goes. Gold is also looks like in a consolidation range. Oil spiked up. Oil broke through 66, 67. We went to 69, and now we are above around 66, 78. So that is also giving some signs that the tension is cooling off a little bit. On the other hand, dollar has come back to the same level, which it has broken this support, which is 97. This was about 98.01, 97.92. We are around 97.90. Let's see how it goes. Yields are basically 10-year yields are, after making a double top at 4.5, it's now 4.37. That supports the market. So yields are coming off. And then on the other hand, Bitcoin has broken 10845, can hit easily, go to 106. Right at the moment, it's at it has broken 108,500. So it can easily go to 100,000, 106,400. That's probably most likely the next target. Let's look at Tesla. As mentioned yesterday, failed to break 233, 35 level, heading lower. NVDA has broken this trend line, which is not good for NVIDIA's bulls. AMD made a new high, failed to sustain, again slipping lower. Alphabet down. On the other hand, AVGO recorded a rally, and then it got, so basically AVGO is going to be between 255 to 241 range. Apple failed again. Apple is not able to break this trend line. Microsoft is also looking a little bit, has dropped a bit. Again, it dropped. Okay, it did drop, and now it's actually 474. So Microsoft is holding. Amazon is holding this trend line at 211. We'll see how it goes. That's all from my side, guys. Have a wonderful day, and then we will connect tomorrow. Take care.